Hey, this is Linz, and you are watching Support the Scene.
Hello. It's Jade from Support the Scene. I'm here with another of one of Vancouver's amazing, talented individuals. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Beardney Spears. I'm a local drag artist here in Vancouver. I've been doing drag for almost, I would say, 3 years if you include the pandemic. And I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Now, from as you said that, like you started just before the pandemic, and then the pandemic hit. How was that? How was like the immediate shutdown of the world?
It was a little bit discouraging, like obviously. When I started drag, I still am, I mostly fundraise for nonprofit organizations. And that was my first like in-person show that I did. It was a fundraising. But when the pandemic hit, I didn't want to stop. So I obviously kind of like switched to social medias, like performing in the neighborhood, driving my neighbors crazy with, all the eleganza. So it was tough, but it didn't stop me, obviously.
I love it. Now, one of the things that I do love is your TikTok, all your social medias. Like, how has that been? How has it been received on TikTok?
It's been received really well. I think that the name of my drag, it kind of makes sense with what I'm doing, and it's a little bit unique and it stands out to people. Um, at the beginning, it was a lot of love, a lot of support, but as I grew a little bit, a lot of the hatred and other things came along. But I came from the Middle East, and my skin is tougher and thicker than anyone's skin. So they are coming for the wrong person, but it's been mostly positive and it's very enjoyable to do it. Yeah.
The one thing I found with TikTok is that, like, people, I was talking with someone who was a stand-up comedian, and they were saying how, it shows to have hecklers and things like that. I'm like, have you ever gone on TikTok live? And they're like, no. I'm like, that's all hecklers. Like,
Yeah. One thing did help out is that I filtered out some of the common things, which is funny because I guess I'm in a lucky position where I have supportive dad and supportive mom towards my sexual orientation and my drag. It was a journey. It wasn't like from the get-go. But a lot of people say hurtful things like, "Oh, where's your dad?" I'm like, "Well, he's right here. Like, he's the biggest supporter." What are you talking about? So it's
yeah.
a little bit odd. I'm like, "Ooh, I feel bad for a lot of people who say these things because I think they automatically associate art or some sort of expressions with something negative,
Mhm.
which is not correct."
Now, how about you? Because I know you're such an amazing performer, and I love seeing you on that stage. Do you have any upcoming performances? What's next?
I do have a few that I'm still waiting to hear back from. Unfortunately, I had to cancel a few shows that I was scheduled in to perform because it was a themed show, and I'm Iranian, and in the past month there has been a lot of protests happening in Iran, the government, the regime. Arresting people, killing people, and my heart is with my people, and
Mhm.
my mom and my family are in Iran. So especially at the beginning, it was very emotional, and it still is, and I think it's more controlled now because at the beginning I was like checking my phone every second in the morning when you wake up, when you go to bed, and there's internet is disconnected and they shut down internet and I can't hear from my mom.
Right.
So I had to cancel a lot of things because my heart was somewhere else and I couldn't perform like a themed show, like, oh, Halloween, let's go, like blood, like.
Yeah.
So it was, I had to cancel a lot, but I'm hoping to get back on it again and tell everyone, I'm ready to be on stage, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned.
Well, I love it. And especially, having that be something that you stood with, that you're standing with, is very important. And I think it's great to bring light and to bring it to conversation.
Thank you.
Because, it needs to be heard.
Yeah, I mean, I always perform from the heart. So when the heart is, somewhere else, it's somewhere else. I can't. Yeah.
Now, you've been around on the scene, doing all these different shows and things. What's one of your favorite people that you've seen in the scene so far?
There are a lot of people. I'm obsessed with Femme Fatale. I'm obsessed with Dust, the Established Chandelier, CC Sinatra. I love All My Bitches. I like The Girlfriend Experience, Continental Breakfast. Who else? There's so many. I love that. It's just, if I keep going, I'll just keep going and going and going.
and that's really what I love about Vancouver. You just go out any night and see so much amazing talent.
It's amazing. It's so energetic, and they are committed. It's amazing.
Now, where can everyone find you? What's your socials?
You can find me on my social media platforms like Instagram. It's at Beardney Spears. Or you can find me on TikTok, which is at Beardney, or you can find me on YouTube at Beardney Spears, where I create content, trying new things, doing makeup and some other stuff. So definitely check it out.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for joining. We will put all your links down below. Everyone check those out. Please, everyone, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when we do more stuff, and subscribe to both our TikToks.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Jade, for having me.
No prob. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. This is Support the Scene. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, follow, and share.